Shall we have a look at the good, the bad and the ugly now, Goody?
Yes, let's. Plenty of good as ever. We'll start off with Jim's old mate, Jonny Gray. Made 43 tackles for Glasgow versus Leinster and nobody else in...
Not possible.
Well, it is possible. He made 43 tackles. I counted every single one of them. And you're doing some figures in your head.
Well, that's like one...
every 2 minutes.
Every minute. Every 2 minutes.
It's not every minute, though, is it, Joe?
Did the game go into extra time? Was it 80 minutes exactly?
There's no extra time in...
Was
rugby,
it 80 minutes exactly?
Unless it's a cup game that's drawn.
Was it 80 minutes exactly?
Or are we talking
Did
ball,
the game finish on 80 minutes?
Are we talking ball in play time? Or are we talking just the clock? There you go. There's a clock that's...
Right, do your fucking end Goode Bad Ugly. You've done me in here.
So he made 43 tackles. I think that's more than I've ever made in my career. And nobody else in the Pro 14, Premiership or Top 14 has ever made more than 34 in a single game. What else? Connacht beating the Blues to seal a place in the Pro 14 playoffs and the Champions Cup next season. Great to see them back in that. And Ulster qualifying with a win away at Edinburgh, which gets them a home quarter-final, I believe.
It does, indeed.
He said. What else was good this week? Sips with his no-look pass, absolute worldie. Again, tearing up trees. Ian Madigan with the big testicles last-minute kick to seal the victory for Bristol's. Leicester, we've put them in plenty of bad this year. Going up to Newcastle, fronting up and winning up there to try and pull themselves clear of relegation. But the good this week is obviously going to my team in Coventry, the Mighty Wasps, winning down at Sandy Park for the first time ever and getting a try bonus point as well. Zvania's try in particular was outstanding. The goose step, the pass to Lovan Balavu, getting the ball back and the long finish.
Unbelievable.
Outstanding work
Loved
from
it.
him. So the good this week goes to the Mighty Wasps. Wasp. The bad. We'll start off in France. Pau lost 71-21 at La Rochelle. And Simon Mannix is now quit/been pushed after 5 years at the helm. What else was bad this week? The Dragons, it's now over 4 years since they last won away in the league. 44 games and counting since their last away win. And they went down 38-13 at the Cheetahs. The bad this week, unfortunately, has to go up north and to Sale, losing by 20 points away at Worcester when they were in the race for the top 4. Steve Diamond said he's going to ask his players why they were so pathetic. Good honesty from Dimes. The ugly, only one ugly thing really this week. Damien McKenzie rupturing his ACL and being ruled out of the World Cup in Japan in October.
Very sad.
Poor fucker.
Hell of a player.
All the best, Damien.
Thanks, Goody. And you've got a shout-out to finish on, don't you?
I certainly do. Yeah, big shout out as well to a fan of the pod, Scott Stinson, who has had his right arm and shoulder amputated because of a rare bone cancer. It spread to his lungs as well, and he's now looking to fund a treatment that will save his life. So if anyone can help out raising money and awareness, just check out GoFundMe.com, and it's Scott's sarcoma solution.
Thanks, Goody. Thanks, Joe. And thank you for listening as well. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on Twitter, review us on iTunes, and check out our new Superfans monthly subscription service at patreon.com/therugbypod. Pod.
No, that's fucking my bit.
Pod. Rugby pod. Rugby pod.
Yeah, I know.
Pod. Yeah, I know.